Very different to Saturday's sort of performance, but it shows we can do it the hard way as well. And I think that could prove, like Andy says, to be a really big win. You know, keeping in that form. No game on the weekend. Really important in these two games it was to get maximum points, and we've done that. We can now go into next Tuesday on a real high. Just got to hope we keep this momentum now going forward.
And how good was Brunt, by the way, today? After getting a yellow really early on, I thought he was excellent. He won his first balls. He stepped in when he needed to. And his recovery runs and tackles, absolute top drawer, and he's been exceptional with the two games he's come in for.
Yeah, it's a huge win for Wrexham. Admittedly achieved through an own goal. Remember that you can now go across and on Wrexham's YouTube channel you can hear Andy and Mia's opinions of the game. Or you can stick here and I'll go through affairs. So Deriqua scoring an own goal to give Wrexham the victory after McLean drove a horrible ball into the box, but it's still a horrible piece of defending, has got to be said. Deriqua swinging a foot at it, missing it, and it hitting his standing leg and going in. He had a shaky second half, Deriqua. Usually playing at wing back, he played at centre back. Palmer bullied him relentlessly, and Wrexham in the end benefited. Lots of good performances after a tough first half. Lincoln looked a good side. They were well organised, they caused Wrexham issues, and they broke well. And there was a lot to admire in the way they went about this. But Wrexham improved in the second half after some words of inspiration from Phil Parkinson and came out positively. At the end of the first half, Max Cleworth hit the bar with a header from a great ball in by Dobson. And Wrexham in the second half also had opportunities. Palmer twice and Mullin once got their heads on great crosses, but just couldn't get it either side of the keeper. Those balls coming in the sort of pace, certainly with a Mullin chance, that if it dropped either side the goalie, he'd have to do something special to deny Wrexham a goal. But Wrexham do get the win. Lots of really good performances. Burton made a massive save in the first half, going down low to his right after a free header 6 yards out from a free kick. And then, apart from him as well, the defence again was solid when put under pressure. And fair play to Lincoln, they did put us under some pressure. O'Connell defending his box well. Brunt, as Andy said, massive. Cleworth as smooth as ever. In midfield again, Matty James looked absolute class, and Dobson from the start was on it, as was Rathbone. Good performances all round. McLean was terrific. The quality he got in to that box, fair play to him, was quite something. And as I said, Palmer really getting a change out of Deriqua. It was a really good team performance, especially after a tough first half in which Lincoln caused us plenty of issues and made it difficult to pass the ball around. We certainly wasn't as pretty as the Exeter performance, but Lincoln looked a genuine step up in quality from Exeter City, and that is an excellent 3 points. Not only that, of course, but it's the second win out of three in three consecutive home games. And, well, after the Stockport match, we needed a fillip. Now we go into the game next Tuesday against Barnsley, hopefully with momentum, so that we can try and get 3 out of 3, which would be terrific and would leave the table looking very nice indeed. So, Wrexham win through an own goal by Deriqua halfway through the second half, with the final score of Wrexham 1, Lincoln City 0. We've been Mark Griffiths, Andy Morrell and Mia Roberts from Wrexham AFC.